Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of LawtrACTION. I want to thank you. This is Sothea. I'm here with my buddy Jean-Guy Franca, or short form JG. I just was able to pull this gentleman out of a very, very busy event this weekend. He is the author of Messy Manager. Managing is messy, leadership is simple, but not easy. And a little bit about this gentleman is that he travels all the way around the world. He is an amazing author, owns 2 books already, expert in marketing, and not only that, he teaches other authors how to be really successful at it, and he has been a critical component to this event. So one of the things I want to, well, first of all, thank you for taking the time, Jean-Guy.
Thanks for having me, I appreciate it.
JG, one of the things I want to cover is the economy. So how do you feel that the economy is right now, and what would be your solution to get ahead?
Well, I think that a couple things. I think first thing is it's not in a great state, despite Canada not having been affected like the U.S. or like Europe is in right now. Right now, in the middle of this credit crisis in the U.S., you know, Australia and Canada are two countries that have not been affected quite as much. But that doesn't mean we won't be. You see, we could be just a little bit delayed. I mean, it could catch up to us at any moment here. So we have to be very vigilant and on our toes. And if we think that we're out of it, then that could very well put us in it, if you know what I mean. So we got to be careful with the economy.
Okay, so what would be your solution, like, for people? Because obviously the economy is down, people aren't finding jobs, recession's in place. What would you suggest?
My solution is you don't look for a job, you create your own job. Build your own business. I believe in entrepreneurship. I think being an entrepreneur is the best possible way. It's the best way to get yourself out of tough situations, the best way out of poverty, the best way to get financially free. It's the best way to make things happen. And if we had a few more entrepreneurs out there willing to put their buns on the line to make it happen, rather than going to get a job, a couple things would happen. Number one, they would create income for themselves. The other thing is they would create opportunities and job opportunities for other people. So entrepreneurship is the way to go. That's the way that this country is going to thrive. It's the way you and I thrive today as entrepreneurs. And this is what people are going to do.
Excellent. You know what? That's an amazing answer. By the way, this gentleman knows what he's doing. So, Jean-Guy, is there any specific website or how they want to follow, they want to get in touch with you? How would they do that?
Well, if they wanted to get a copy of my book, they can get a free copy, a free downloadable copy at messymanager.com. That's messymanager.com. And, you know, in here, actually, it's funny you mentioned this because this book is a compilation of my experience in the last decade. In the last decade, I've built and sold 6 different companies, you know, ranging from $0, starting with nothing, up to 8 figures. And the way I've done it is I documented that process and I put it into this book. So if you want a copy, go ahead and go to messymanager.com.
There you go. So you hear from one of the experts. I don't want to thank you a lot.
Hey, thank you.
You know what? Appreciate it.
And the other thing, if I can just add, is I think what you're doing here is fantastic, Sothea. And if you're listening to these interviews, if you're involved at all with Sothea and his information and his programs and his products, I tell you, you're doing the right thing because it's elevating our consciousness. It's going to the next level that's going to take us there. And Sothea's got the right information and he has access to the right people. So you're doing a great thing, and I want to thank you for what you're doing.
Appreciate it. And remember, LawtrACTION requires action.